Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the third game of the day between the Grayson Vikings and the Midland Chaparrals. For the Vikings lineup, leading off playing center field, number 5, Anaya Picano. Playing shortstop, number 8, Maddie Matthews. Playing second base, number 6, Jacqueline Dreger. Playing third base, number 3, Miley Larson. At first base, number 14, Willa Ford. Playing left field, number 1, Addison Cox. Catching for the Vikings, number 25, Mia Kruger. The designated player, number 10, Paisley Needham. Playing right field, number 7, Carolyn Koval. And pitching for the Vikings, number 20, Riley Mays. The Vikings are coached by Michael McBrayer, Blake Boyer, and Erica Bennett. And now for the lineups for the Midland Chaparrals. Leading off playing center field, number 2, Brianna Flores. Playing right field, number 8, Avery Ochoa. The designated player, number 19, Emma Davis. Playing third base, number 10, Alexis Conejo. Catching for the Chaparrals, number 15, Josanna Montez. At shortstop, number 3, Hannah Flores. Playing second base, number 13, Mia Rodriguez. And playing first base, number 17, Carrie Garcia. In left field, number 7, Maylee Wilson. Pitching for the Chaparrals, number 11, Anais Perez. Midland is coached by Angelica Castro, Olivia Garza, and Thad Bryant. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play ball.
I'm sorry. I think higher seed. Yeah. Midland. It ends up still a seeding thing. For the if game tomorrow. Yeah.
And we're back for the third game of the day. This one featuring a elimination game number 2, featuring the Midland Chaparrals and Grayson Vikings. Here's the defensive alignment for Midland. Carrie Garcia at first base, Mia Rodriguez at second, Hannah Flores at shortstop, Alexis Cornejo at third base. In left field is Macy Wilson. Center fielder is Brianna Flores. In right field, Avery Ochoa. Josanna Montez is behind the plate. And Anaí Perez will get the start in the circle for Midland. This will be her 27th appearance, 22 starts, 19-5 record with a 2.8. Make that 2.38 earned run average. 147 innings pitched. 30. Make that 50 earned runs allowed. 62 total. 127 hits. 143 strikeouts. And 41 walks. So Naya Pequeño will lead off. She'll be followed by Maddie Matthews and Jacqueline Drager. Perez winds and deals. There's a ball upstairs. Game time temperature 91 degrees. Wind blowing from left to right across the field. Winner of this ball game will take on Temple in the Southwest B Championship tomorrow. Here's a ball. 2-0. We'll be keeping an eye on the Southwest A elimination game 2 between Weatherford and McLennan. The 2-0, inside 3-0. The 3-0. There's a change up down the middle. 3-1 to Pequeño. (3-1). There's a flare and figured. Whoa. And it's now a 3-2 count. That was really close. Post is in the way. There's a ground ball to second. Throw over to first. Not in time. So the throw ended up coming in high, so Pequeño safe at first. That brings up Maddie Matthews. Matthews hitting .452. Ground ball up the middle. What a play by the shortstop. Hannah Flores. Kick save and a beauty.
Hannah Flores at shortstop there for the
So it's a fielder's choice. 6-4 on the putout. That's a nifty piece of shortstop play by Hannah Flores.
Brings up number 6, Jacqueline Drager.
Brings up Jacqueline Drager. She'll take a pitch on the outside corner, 0-1. Miley Larson waiting on deck. Just underway here in elimination game 2. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Drager. The 0-2. Pop up. This is going to go over the backstop. And the count remains 0-2. The 0-2. Shot to left. And right on the money is Macy Wilson. 2 down.
Catch out in left field by Miley Wilson.
They'll bring up Miley Larson.
Brings up the third baseman, number 3, Miley Larson.
Larson hitting .329 coming into today, .427 on base percentage. Willa Ford waiting on deck. Perez looks in. Here comes the 1-0. A strike call on the outside corner. There's a strike call. The count is 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will do it for the top of the first inning.
And out, number 3.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. Heading to the bottom of the first inning. It's Midland nothing, or correction, Grayson nothing, and Midland coming to bat. You're watching the Southwest B tournament here on Centex Sportsnet.
RJ's Bargain Center is your home team for appliances at unbeatable prices. From refrigerators to washers, dryers to stoves, you'll find brand new appliances with huge discounts. And just like your favorite local teams, RJ's is proud to support our community and local sports. Score your savings today at RJ's Bargain Center, 711 Lynn Street, Waco. Call 254-224-6178. RJ's Bargain Center, where big savings are always a home run.
This is your journey. The path is yours to choose. At Temple College, we're here to help you achieve your dreams, to achieve your success.
Brianna Flores will lead off. She'll be followed by Avery Ochoa, and Emma Davis will give you the defensive alignment for Grayson here in just a moment.
Number 2, Brianna Flores.
Riley Mays in the circle, 25-4 record. There's a strike call. 0-1 to Flores. Willa Ford at first. That's Ford. Jacqueline Drager at second. Maddie Matthews at shortstop. Miley Larson at third. We'll give you the outfield alignment in just a moment. The 0-1 drifts outside. 1-1. Addison Cox in left field. Anaya Pequeño in center. Caroline Caval in right field. Behind the plate is Mia Kruger. And Riley Mays in the circle for the Vikings. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off the screen, 1-2. Flores hitting .340 coming in today, 446 on base percentage. 5 homers, 34 runs batted in. There's a ball outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Pop-up. Underneath it is Larson. She'll make the catch in foul territory for out number 1. One down. That'll bring up Avery Ochoa. Ochoa hitting .342 on the season. Coming into today, .422 on base percentage, 2 homers, 16 runs batted in. Just underway in Southwest A. MCC in Weatherford, top of the first inning, no score. Winner goes on to play Odessa tomorrow at noon. There's a strike call. 0-1 to Ochoa. Emma Davis waiting on deck. The 0-1 from Mays. Change up. Fly ball to Ford. She'll make the catch at foul territory. 2 down. That'll bring to the plate Emma Davis. Davis hitting .442 coming into today, .549 on base percentage. 15 homers and 60 runs batted in. First pitch from Mays. Hops up to the plate, 1-0. Alexis Cornejo waiting on deck for Midland. Midland hitting .387 on the season. Coming into today, .482 on base percentage. There's a fly ball foul. Midland sitting on 99 homers for the season, 454 runs batted in. Drove in 9 against Frank Phillips. There's a ball low. 2-1 to Davis. The 2-1. Low, 3 balls and 1 strike to Davis. (3-1) from Davis. Low, ball 4. So a 2-out walk will bring up Alexis Cornejo. Weatherford on the board in the top of the first inning. They lead MCC 2-0 in Southwest A's elimination game 2. There's a strike call. 0-1 to Cornejo. Tizana Montes waiting on deck. The 0-1. Looper off the screen. Cornejo down in the count, 0-2. And there's a looper into left field. That gets down for a base hit. Stopping at second is Davis.
Base hit for Alexis.
I'll bring up Josana Montes.
Brings up the catcher, number 15, Josana Montes.
Montes hitting .390 coming into today, .484 on base percentage. 25 homers and 65 runs batted in, both team leading. As she'll take a ball low, 1-0 to Montes. Hannah Flores waiting on deck. The Weatherford home run hit by Joni Jackson, a 2-run homer to put Weatherford out front of MCC 2-0. The 1-0. Misses outside. Two balls, no strikes. Davis at second, Cornejo at first. Here's the 2-0. Off the screen, 2-1 to Montes. And Weatherford hits another home run. They now lead MCC 4-0 in the top of the first. There's a ball outside, 3-1. And that's a really surprising opening inning for Weatherford. There's a fly ball to left. Underneath it is Cox. She'll make the catch. 4 out, number 3. No runs, a hit, a walk, and 2 runners left on base. We're through one complete. No score between Midland and Grayson. You're watching the Southwest B Tournament here on Centex Sportsnet.
This is your journey. The path is yours to choose. At Temple College, we're here to help you achieve your dreams, to achieve your success. This is your future, and this is your time to shine. Temple College is your community's college. We can't wait to see you on campus.
I was on that front line, look. Look. I was on that front line. Man, they finna tell us. Look, I was on that front line. How they finna tell us it ain't our time?
One hit on each side of the ledger for Grayson and for Midland. As the Chaps bat in the top of the second inning, they'll send up, Grayson will send up Willa Ford, Addison Cox, and Mia Kruger.
Top of 2 batting for the Vikings. First baseman number 14, Willa Ford.
Willa Ford will start the inning. She's batting .325 on the year, .440 on base percentage, 15 homers and 54 runs batted in for the first team all-conference infielder. There's a strike call. 1-1 to Ford. And there's a ball inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. The second home run hit by Weatherford was by Andrea Thompson. So Joni Jackson and Andrea Thompson have hit a pair of 2-run homers in the first inning for Weatherford. The pitch outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3 balls, 1 strike to Willa Ford. Ford, native of Edmond, Oklahoma. Perez looks in, the 3-1. Down the middle. And the count is full, 3-2. There's a ball low. First walk issued by Anais Perez.
Left fielder number 1, Addison Cox.
Brings up Addison Cox, Addie. Hitting .321 coming into today, .428 on base percentage, 7 homers and 35 runs batted in. There's a ball low. 1-0 to the Crawford native. Former Lady Pirates softball standout. The 1-0. Ground ball foul. 1-1. Perez, former standout at Monterey High School in Lubbock. The 1-1. Showing bunt, pulling back, taking strike 2 is Cox. Left side of the infield crashing in. Expecting bunt, now they will pull back. The 1-2. Riser high, 2-2 to Cox. The 2-2. Pop up, and that's going to go high off the backstop. Count will remain 2-2. The 2-2. Outside, runner takes off, throw it down to second. Not in time. So Ford picks up the steal. That's 11 for Willa Ford.
Full count to Cox.
Mia Kruger waiting on deck. There's a fly ball to left center field. Underneath it is Flores. She'll make the catch. Tagging up and heading to third is Flores to check that Ford.
Steal for Willa Ford.
So that's a fly out, and it ends up being a productive out for Cox as she pushed the tempo and took third.
Brings up number 25.
That'll bring up Mia Kruger. There's a strike call, 0-1 to Kruger. Kruger hitting .415 coming into the day. .538 on base percentage, 8 homers and 49 runs batted in. The pitch. Fly ball to the left, and that is carrying. This is going to one-hop the wall. That will score Ford. Routing first, heading for second. Kruger's going to dive into second with an RBI double. It's 1-0 Grayson. Now time is going to be called. As well, the conference in the circle. They're now in the bottom of the first inning at Odessa, 4-0. Weatherford leading, MCC batting. They have a runner on second and third with 1 out. MCC trying to catch back up, trailing 4-0 in the bottom of the first. Here Grayson with an RBI double by Mia Kruger, taking a 1-0 lead against Midland. Paisley Needham, the former Melissa Cardinal, will take a strike. Needham hitting .294, .396 on base percentage, 7 homers, and 30 runs batted in. The 0-1. Call, strike 2. The 0-2. That missed a little bit high. A ball and 2 strikes to Needham. The 1-2. There's a ball outside, 2-2 to Needham. Perez looks in, the 2-2 pitch. Above the letters, 3-2.
Full count to Needham.
The payoff pitch from Perez is fouled off. Pitch number 7 coming up to Needham. Second 7 pitch at bat of the inning for Grayson. The payoff pitch. Fly ball to center field. Underneath it is Brianna Flores. She'll make the catch. Kruger will stay put at second, 2 down, and that'll bring up Carolyn Caval.
Center field by Brianna Flores for out number 2.
Caval coming into today, hitting 270. 304 on base percentage, 5 homers and 22 runs batted in.
Hey, see it and hit it, bud. Here we go.
Perez deals. Misses outside, 1-0.
Hey, right here, 7.
Caval from River Road High School in Amarillo.
Like you can.
The 1-0. There's a strike call. Perez going to the off speed. The 1-1. Misses outside. 2-1 to Caval. Caval pitched earlier in the day against Temple. The 2-1. And that's fouled off. 2-2. McLennan getting an RBI 2-run single from Riley Marquardt. It's now 4-2 at the end of 1. Weatherford leading MCC. The 2-2. And that's fouled off.
Seeing it? Here we go, 7.
Caval stays even with the count at 2-2. Pequeño waiting on deck. Here's a ground ball to third. Scooping it up as Cornejo throws it to first, and that will be it for the top of the second inning.
Cornejo to Garcia for out number 3.
Grayson picks up a run in the inning. They do it on a hit. No errors, and a runner left on base. Through an inning and a half. It's Grayson 1 and Midland 0. You're watching the Southwest B District Tournament from the Danny Scott Sports Complex in Temple here on Centex Sports Network.
I was on that front line. Look. Look. I was on that front line. They finna tell us. Look. I was on that front line. How they finna tell us it ain't our time? Search what you can't find. I do it for them days that we couldn't shine. I was on that front line. How they finna tell us it ain't our time?
This
1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Grayson, no runs, 1 hit, and no errors for Midland. Southwest B tournament, second elimination game. Winner will go on to play Temple tomorrow at noon in the finals. Hannah Flores will be leading off the inning. She'll be followed by Mia Rodriguez and Carrie Garcia, that is. Mays looks in, gets her sign, and the ball comes in low. 1-0 to Flores. The 1-0. Pop up on the infield. And Ford can't haul it in. So that'll be an error on the play. That'll bring up Mia Rodriguez. There's a bunt in front of the plate. And no throw. And nobody's guarding second. That's going to be an infield single for Rodriguez. Advances Flores to second. That brings up Kari Garcia.
Brings up first baseman number
Garcia hitting .337, .417 on base percentage. 4 homers and 23 runs batted in. Ground ball to third. And a little bit of a hesitation by Larson, but makes the throw over to first. 1 down. That'll bring up Macy Wilson, the left fielder. Macy hitting .270, .370 on base percentage, 3 homers and 14 runs batted in.
Brings up number 7, Mayley Wilson.
There's a strike call, 0-1 to Wilson. Wilson from Clyde, Texas. The 0-1. Looper down the line, and it's foul by about a foot. 0-2 to Wilson. Flores at third, Rodriguez at second. Here comes the 0-2. Outside, 1-2 to Macy Wilson. Brianna Flores waiting on deck, the top of the Midland lineup. The 1-2. Low. 2-2 to Wilson. Weatherford has increased their lead against MCC. It's now 5-2 in the top of the second in elimination game in Northwest A in Odessa. The 2-2. Off the screen, foul. Again, Flores at third, Rodriguez at second. A 2-2 count to Wilson. Mays rocks and fires. Misses low and in. Full count to Wilson, first base open with 1 out. Brianna Flores waiting on deck. Hannah Flores is at third. Rodriguez is at second. Payoff pitch from Riley Mays. Fouled off. Pitch number 8 coming up. Again, the 3-2 pitch from Mays to Wilson. Call, strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Riley Mays through the first pass through the lineup. 2 down, and that'll bring up Brianna Flores at the top of the Midland lineup. She fouled out to Larson in the first inning. The pitch. Fouled off. 0-1 to Flores. The 0-1. Low, 1-1 to Flores. Avery Ochoa is waiting on deck. The 1-1. Ball misses outside. 2-1 to Brianna Flores. Brianna went to Sotomayor High School in San Antonio. The 2-1. It's a long fly ball to right field. This has got carry to it, and that's gone. Midland with a 3-run homer from Brianna Flores, their 100th of the season, and they lead Grayson 3-1. So one of those runs will be unearned. And that'll bring up Avery Ochoa.
Brings up right fielder number 8, Avery Ochoa.
Ochoa fouled out to Ford in the first. First pitch from Mays. There's a looper to short. Good play on the run by Matthews, and that will do it for the inning. So Midland picks up 3 runs in the inning. They do it on 2 hits. There was 1 error, and nobody left on base. Through 2 complete, it is now Midland 3, Grayson 1. You're watching the Southwest V tournament from the Danny Scott Sports Complex on the campus at Temple College.
This is why you need Centex Primetime. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports with the most passionate commentary around. From pro to high school, Jalen's got the insight and energy you crave. Catch all the action weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. on the Centex Sports Network, only on YouTube. Join the conversation and elevate your sports knowledge with Centex Primetime. Don't miss it.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and
Update from Southwestern A. Weatherford leading MCC 5-3 as the Highlanders bat in the second inning. There's a bunt by Pequeño foul, and the count is 0-1.
Anya Pequeño batting for the Vikings.
The 0-1 from Perez. Looper to shortstop. Hannah Flores hauls it in for out number 1. Brings to the plate shortstop, Maddie Matthews. Matthews reached on a fielder's choice.
Brings up Maddie Matthews.
There's a shot to center field, and adjustment in the catch by Flores for out number 2. That ball started to drift on her, and Matthews came up with the catch for out number 2. As you can see on the replay, ended up having to make a back shoulder adjustment, the same as a wide receiver would have to make on a back shoulder throw to a wide receiver. Ended up making the catch for the second out. Brings up Jacqueline Drager. Drager flew out to left in the first inning. The 1-0. There's a swing and a miss. 1-1 to Drager. Miley Larson waiting on deck. There's a ball outside. 2-1. McLennan now trailing Weatherford 5-4 in the bottom of the second. Highlanders working their way back in. The 2-1. Low, 3 balls and 1 strike. So 3 of the 4 North Texas Junior College Athletic Conference teams in action. Three-one. Down the middle, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch from Adani Perez. There's a pop-up on the right side, hauled in by Garcia. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Grayson. We head to the bottom of the third inning. It's Midland 3 and Grayson 1. You're watching Southwest B tournament action here on Centex Sportsnet.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and church video and audio solutions that'll enhance worship. Corporate events, we got those on lock too. From concerts to conferences, Lighthouse Streaming and Audio makes your vision shine. Book your appointment now at lighthousestreaming.com or call 254-252-4206 for a free consultation. Let's elevate your event and light up the
Scoring update from Odessa, and it is a wild one. In the second elimination game of Southwest A, MCC and Weatherford are now tied at 5. So we thought we had the Wild Wild West when we were playing in North Texas junior college action. They're doing it out in a district tournament. 5-5 MCC and Weatherford in the second. Emma Davis will lead off. She'll be followed by Alexis Cornejo and Josana Montes. There's a ball upstairs, 1-0. Davis walked back in the first. The 1-0. Fly ball to left field. This is deep, but it ends up in the glove of Addison Cox. Anything that's been hit to left in this tournament has basically died. There's one down. Head coach Mike McBrayer and I talked about that this morning, how balls to left field have just died, that have been absolutely drilled. Brings up Alexis Cornejo. That's a strike. 0-1. And I can pretty much testify to you that there hasn't been a lot of home runs hit to left this year by the Leopards. Just because the whole dynamic of the field has changed over the past 2 years with the building of the nursing center beyond the left field wall. So the wind patterns tend to shift a little bit. There's a shot down the left field side, foul, and the count's 1-2. Wind is blowing from left to right. Calmed down a little bit since earlier this afternoon, the 1-2. And pop-up foul, 1-2 to Cornejo. 1-2. Up the middle, and that gets through for a base hit.
That's it for Alexis.
5th hit of the ball game for the Chaparrals.
Brings up the catcher, number 15, Josena Montes.
That'll bring up Montes. She flew out to left to end the first inning. First pitch for Mays. Fly ball foul over the backstop. 0-1 to Montes. There's a shot foul down the left side. 0-2. Weatherford finally escaped the second inning. MCC and Weatherford tied 5-5. MCC left the bases loaded in the bottom of the second inning. They're all tied up at 5 in elimination game 2 out at the Southwest A District Tournament in Odessa. Hannah Flores waiting on deck. The 0-2. It's a fly ball foul down the right side. Over the head of first base coach Livia Garza. Angelica Castro, the third base coach, the head coach for the Chaparrals. Thad Bryant in the dugout. The 0-2. Outside, a ball and 2 strikes to Montes. And there's a timing violation on the batter, and that's strike 3, 2 down. So they penalize Montes for a timing violation at the plate. So there's 2 down, and it'll bring up Hannah Flores. They're saying the umpire did not grant time. She stepped out on her own. Flores reached on an error, which started the 3-run rally in the second. There's a fastball. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. And that misses. 2-0 to Flores. Mia Rodriguez waiting on deck. The 2-0. And that's fouled off the top of the backstop. 2-1 to Hannah Flores.
2 balls, 1 strike to Hannah Flores.
The batter violation, we hadn't seen that a lot this year. We saw a couple of pitching time violations, but not hitters. The 2-1. There's a call, strike 2, inside corner. The 2-2. And that misses outside. Full count, 3-2. Cornejo at first. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the shortstop, Hannah Flores. Payoff pitch coming up from Riley Mays. Fly ball to left field. And on the run, making a great catch, Edison Cox. For the 3rd out of the inning. The former Crawford Pirate ran that down and made the catch deep near the left field corner. In the inning, no runs on one hit, no errors, and one runner left on base. Through 3, it's Midland 3 and Grayson 1. You're watching the Southwest B District Tournament here on the Centex Sports Network.
RJ's Bargain Center is your home team for appliances at unbeatable prices. From refrigerators to washers, dryers to stoves, you'll find brand new appliances with huge discounts. And just like your favorite local teams, RJ's is proud to support our community and local sports. Score your savings today at RJ's Bargain Center, 711 Lynn Street, Waco. Call 254-224-6178. RJ's Bargain Center, where big savings are always a home run.
Third baseman, number 3, Miley Larson.
Miley Larson will start the top of the 4th inning for Grayson. She'll be followed by Willa Ford and Addison Cox. Perez deals. There's a shot to the left. And the ball ends up under the glove of the left fielder. Heading to second is Larson, and she'll slide. And that will be a double for Miley Larson. It's a good charge by Wilson, but the ball just hopped under her glove. Now Larson gives Grayson a runner in scoring position and brings up Willa Ford. Ford walked and scored in the second. There's a ball outside, 1-0. Addison Cox waiting on deck. The 1-0 from Perez. Showing bunt, pulling back. 2-0 to Ford. Bottom of the third at Southwest A, MCC and Weatherford tied 5-all. Both teams have 5 runs on 7 hits. The 2-0. Strike call, 2-1 to Ford. The 2-1. Misses outside, 3-1 to Ford. Three-one offering. Shot to left center field. This has got carry to it. And that's gone! Willa Ford has tied the game with a 2-run homer. Grayson 3, Midland 3. Ford with her team-leading 16th homer. And we've got a new ball game here at the Danny Scott Sports Complex. We're tied at 3 here, all tied at 5 in Southwest A. So some great elimination game 2s going on here in the Southwest. Cox flew out to center field in the second inning. There's a swing and a miss. All 3 top 25 teams for the North Texas Junior College Athletic Conference are in action right now. Or at least 3 of the 4 of them, TC. The number 4 team will play tomorrow against the winner of this game. The 0-2. Outside. A ball and 2 strikes to Cox. The 1-2. Ground ball foul as Cox was a little bit ahead on the changeup. The 1-2. Curveball Hung outside. 2-2 to Cox. The 2-2. Flare foul over the first base dugout. Pitch number 7 coming up to Cox. The 2-2. Change up upstairs, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Perez and Cox battling it out. It's a ground ball deep in the hole at shortstop. Flores comes up throwing. Not in time. That's going to be an infield single for Addie Cox. That'll bring up Mia Kruger. She had an RBI double in the second inning. First pitch to Kruger. Down the middle, strike one. Paisley Needham waiting on deck. The 0-1. Ground ball to second. Flip over to second for one. Relay double play. What nifty fielding by Mia Rodriguez, Hannah Flores, and Gotti Garcia. 4-6-3 double play, 2 down, and that'll bring up Paisley Needham. Needham flew out to center back in the second. The pitch, low, 1-0. Caroline Cabal waiting on deck. The 1-0. That ball misses just a tad outside. 2-0. Top of the fourth inning. Out in Southwest A, 5-5. Weatherford and McLennan. The 2-0. Fly ball foul over the backstop. 2-1 to former Melissa Cardinal. Paisley Needham. Won a couple state championships at Melissa. Had a chance to see Melissa's last several games in postseason play as Needham will strike out 2 down. No, check that. It's just 2-2. And here's a pop-up. And we hear the call and the catch by Rodriguez, and that will do it for the inning. But the Vikings tied up on the 2-run homer by Willa Ford. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning, all knotted up at 3. You're watching the Southwest B District Tournament on Centex Sportsnet.
This is your journey. The path is yours to choose. At Temple College, we're here to help you achieve your dreams, to achieve your success. This is your future, and this is your time to shine. Temple College is your community's college. We can't wait to see you on campus.
I was on that front line. Look. I was on that front line. Man, they finna send it. Look.
Grayson.
Natalie Moreau now on to pitch for Grayson. She pitched earlier today, Moreau, coming into today. 20-5 with a 1.65 earned run average. 217 strikeouts, 72 walks. Opponents hitting just a $127 against her. She'll face Mia Rodriguez to start the fourth inning. There's a ball. Kari Garcia, Macy Wilson to follow here in the Midland fourth. There's a ball low. They're going to check her. And he's got a foul ball, so that's a strike. 1-1 to Rodriguez. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes to Mia Rodriguez. Mia from Weslaco. Weslaco winning the state championship back in 24. There's a call, strike 3. 1 down. That'll bring up Kari Garcia.
Strikeout for Moreau.
She grounded out
Brings up
to Larson at third base in the second inning.
Garcia.
There's a slow roller in front of the plate. Good play by Mia Kruger. But they say foul ball. And the count's 0-1. Oh, so they did call her out. 2 outs. 2-3 on the putout, and that'll bring up Macy Wilson. There's a strike call, 0-1. I think half the audience thought that the ball hit off of the foot of Garcia, and the other half saw the ball go out in front without any contact before Kruger was able to field it. Nevertheless, we're on to Wilson. It's a 1-1 count. Brianna Flores waiting on deck, the top of the lineup for Midland. And that ball ended up hitting Kruger. There's 3 contact points on that particular foul ball. So Kruger is all right. One-two count to Wilson. Flores waiting on deck, the pitch. Missing outside, 2-2. The 2-2 is fouled off. Wilson continues to battle. It's a 2-2 count to the Midland left fielder. Has been solid on defense throughout the tournament. The 2-2 up and in, 3-2.
Full count to Macy Wilson.
Grayson outfield playing straight away, regular depth. Infield playing back. The payoff pitch is fouled off. Nobody on, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. The payoff pitch. Low, ball 4. First walk issued by Moreau.
Wilson draws a walk.
That'll bring up Brianna Flores. Flores hit a 3-run homer to right field in the 2nd inning. There's a strike call. 0-1 to Flores. Weatherford now leads MCC 6-5 as the Highlanders bat in the bottom of the 4th. The 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2 from Moreau outside. 1-2 to Brianna Flores. Infield playing back. The 1-2. Low and outside. 2-2 to Brianna Flores. Wind picking up. Going from left to right across the field. And that drifts outside, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch from Moreau. Fly ball down the left side. This goes out of play. So Flores fights to see pitch number 7. Wilson continues to be at first base. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Flores. Ochoa waiting on deck. The payoff pitch. Ground ball to second. Throw over to first by Draker, and that will do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, a walk, and a runner left on base heading to the top of the 5th inning. Grayson 3, Midland 3. You're watching the Southwest B District Tournament from the Danny Scott Sports Complex in Temple here on Centex Sportsnet.
I was on that front line. Look. Look. I was on that front line. They finna tell us. Look. I was on that front line. How they finna tell us it ain't our time? Search what you can't find. I do it for them days that we couldn't shine. I was on that front line. How they finna tell us it ain't our time?
This is why you need Centex Primetime. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports with the most passionate commentary around. From pro to high school, Jalen's got the insight and energy you crave. Catch all the...
Brinley Duncan will come on to pinch hit for Carolyn Caval. Brinley on the season, hitting .450, .607 on base percentage, a homer and 6 runs batted in. So Brinley will come on to face Perez. There's a strike call. Duncan from Aubrey, Texas. There's a ball outside. 1-1 to Duncan. There's a ball, 2-1. The back and forth continues in Odessa. McLennan has now evened up the score at 6-6 in the bottom of the 4th inning. The 2-1. High pop up in foul territory. This is going to be out of play over the first base dugout. And the count's 2-2 to Brinley Duncan. The 2-2. Outside 3-2. Now time is called as the first base umpire is heading over to the circle. Now the coaches are coming over. And they may be seeing something with the delivery of Perez. You got 2 umpires and 6 of the Midland players. Looks like everything is all good. So we get back to action. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Duncan. Again, the payoff pitch. Ball 4. So that'll bring up Anaya Pequeño, top of the lineup.
Center fielder number 5. Anaya Pequeño.
First pitch to Pequeño. There's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. To Anaya. She's from Poteet, Texas. The 1-0. And there's a looper down the left field side, but right there is Wilson. She'll make the catch for the first out. That'll bring up the shortstop, Maddie Matthews.
Brings up shortstop number 8, Maddie Matthews.
Matthews, 0 for 2. She reached down a fielder's choice in the first inning. And now we'll get a courtesy runner. And the courtesy runner is Caval.
Carolyn Koval in to run at first base.
So she'll re-enter into right field. Perez deals. Shot to right. That's a base hit. So a good pull single by Maddie Matthews will give Grayson runners at first and second with 1 down. And that'll bring up Jacqueline Drager.
Maddie Matthews.
Drager 0 for 2. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball to center. Underneath it is Flores. She has to go back and make the catch. Tagging and heading to third is Caval, and she'll make it safely. 2 down.
Nice catch by Brianna Flores out in center field.
That ball started to carry on Flores, and she had to get back in a hurry. 2 down, and that'll bring up Miley Larson.
Second baseman number 6, Jacqueline Drager.
There's a strike call to Larson. 0-1. The 0-1. This is outside. I really believe Perez thought that Montez was going to throw down to second. Crouched down like she was going to at least anyway. The 1-1. And a call strike 2. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. The pitch. And that missed a little bit high. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Call, strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on base. We're through 4.5. We're all tied up at 3. You're watching the Southwest B Tournament here on Centex Sports Network.
This is why you need Centex Primetime. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports with the most passionate commentary around. From pro to high school, Jalen's got the insight and energy you crave. Catch all the action weekdays from 5 to 7 p.m. on the Centex Sports Network, only on YouTube. Join the conversation and elevate your sports knowledge with Centex Primetime. Don't miss it.
Three runs, 6 hits, 1 error for Grayson. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Midland. As we're in the bottom of the 5th inning from the Danny Scott Sports Complex on the campus of Temple College. Southwest A action tied up at 6 between Weatherford and MCC.
And for Midland, right fielder number 8, Avery Ochoa.
Avery Ochoa will lead off. She's flown out twice. She'll be followed by Emma Davis and Alexis Cornejo. Moreau deals. And that misses. 1-0 to Ochoa. The 1-0. Inside. Two balls and no strikes. The 2-0. Riser high, 3-0. Vikings downfield playing straight away, infield playing even at the backs. The 3-0. Down the middle, 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Low, ball 4. Ochoa will reach base, and that'll bring up Emma Davis. Weatherford now leading MCC 7-6 in the 5th inning. In fact, they're going to the 6th out at the Southwestern A tournament. Moreau deals. Bunt in the batter's box, foul. 0-1 to Davis. Davis 0 for 1 with a walk on the day. The 0-1 for Moreau. Fouled off the screen. 0-2. Natalie from Mansfield, Texas. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Moreau picks up the strikeout. That'll bring up Alexis Cornejo. Alexis 2 for 2.
Brings up number 10, Alexis.
First pitch. Low and inside, 1-0. Josana Montes waiting on deck. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Cornejo. The 1-1. Pulled foul down the Third base side. 1-2 to Cornejo. Ochoa at first base. Here's the 1-2. Check swing foul. One ball, 2 strikes to Cornejo. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Natalie Moreau. 2 down, and that'll bring up Josana Montes. She's 0 for 2.
Brings up number 15, Josana Montes.
Moreau deals, swing and a miss. 0-1 to Montes. Hannah Flores waiting on deck. The 0-1. Upstairs, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 to Montes. Ochoa remains at first. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Midland 3, Grayson 3. The pitch. Fouled off the screen. Here's the 1-2. Inside. 2-2 to Montes. Josana from San Benito, Texas. The 2-2. Swing and a foul. San Benito, home of former TC pitcher and infielder Emily Delgado. Now time is called. The 2-2. Low, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch number 8 coming up to Montes. Ochoa takes off, ground ball to third, hits off a Larson, and everybody's going to be safe. Runners at first and second with 2 out. That'll bring up Hannah Flores. Flores 0 for 2. She reached on an error in the second and scored.
Brings up number 6. Shortstop number 3, Hannah Flores.
First pitch from Moreau. Comes in low, 1-0. MCC is tied Weatherford 7-7, bottom of the 5th in Odessa. There's a ball outside, 2-0. That game's had more twists and turns than a roller coaster. MCC coming from 3 down. They just keep coming back. There's a strike call. 2 balls, 1 strike to Flores. The 2-1. Fly ball foul over the backstop. And we're even at 2-2. The 2-2. Call, strike three. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Natalie Moreau. No runs, no hits, an error, 2 runners left on base. We are through 5 complete here at the Danny Scott Sports Complex in Temple. Tied up at 3 between Grayson and Midland. You're watching Southwest B District Elimination Game number 2 here on Centex Sportsnet.
This is your journey. The path is yours to choose. At Temple College, we're here to help you achieve your dreams, to achieve your success. This is your future, and this is your time to shine. Temple College is your community's college. We can't wait to see you on campus.
I was on that front line. Look.
Three runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for Grayson. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Midland as we play in the top of the 6th inning. This Southwest District B elimination game number 2 with the winner heading up to play Temple in the championship final coming up at noon tomorrow. Right back here on Centex Sportsnet, the Danny Scott Sports Complex. Ford will take a ball outside. She had a 2-run homer to tie the game back in the 4th. She'll be followed by Addison Cox and Mia Kruger. The 1-0. Change up upstairs, 2-0 to Ford. The 2-0. Ground ball in the left field. That's a base hit for Ford.
Base hit for Ford.
Ford 2 for 2 with a walk.
Left fielder number 1, Addison Cox.
Brings up Addie Cox. Cox reached on an infield single back in the 4th. There's a bunt foul in the box. 0-1 to Cox. Mia Kruger waiting on deck. The 0-1. Bunted right in front of the plate. The throw to first by Cornejo. They said foul ball as it went foul in the box. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss.
Strikeout for
Perez picks up the strikeout. 1 down and brings up Mia Kruger.
Number 25, Mia Kruger.
There's a ball and misses inside 1-0. Weatherford has taken an 8-7 lead into the bottom of the 6th inning over MCC. The 1-0. That ball is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Perez is 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Paisley Needham waiting on deck. Will afford it first. 3-0. Right across for strike one. 3-1 to Kruger. The 3-1. Misses ball 4. So Kruger reaches on a walk. Ford will walk down to second. And that'll bring up Paisley Needham. And we're going to get a courtesy runner. Looks like it's going to be Sydney Mann to run for Kruger, the catcher.
Sydney Mann running at first base. Brings up the designated player, number 10, Paisley Needham.
Needham 0 for 2. Perez winds and deals. Fastball high, 1-0. Caroline Cabal waiting on deck for Grayson. Ford at second, Mann at first. The 1-0. Change up drops below the zone. 2-0. And now we're going to have a conference in the circle. MCC batting in the bottom of the sixth inning, trailing Weatherford 8-7 in Southwest District A. Winner going on to play Odessa tomorrow at noon. Identical to this bracket, this game right here. Winner will go on to play Temple at noon. Situation out in Odessa. MCC has a runner at first base with nobody out in the bottom of the sixth inning. Here comes the 2-0 from Needham. To Needham. There's a strike call, 2-1. So MCC out in Odessa trying to keep their at-large or a playoff berth alive. Here comes the 2-1. Shot into left center. That's a base hit. Forward is going to stop at third. She had to stop to see if to keep that ball from hitting her. That was a screaming liner by Needham. Bases loaded, 1 out for Carolyn Cabal.
Brings up number 7, Caroline Cabal.
Cabal 0 for 1. Perez deals. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to the Grayson right fielder. The 0-1. There's a strike call. 0-2 to Cabal. Anaya Pequeño waiting on deck. The 0-2. Upstairs, 1-2. Ford at third. Mann at second. Needham at first. Fly ball. And this is going to get down into right field for a base hit. That's going to score Ford. RBI single for Cabal. And Grayson leads 4-3.
And an RBI.
Back to the top of the lineup for Grayson. It's Anaya Pequeño. Pequeño 1 for 3.
Brings up number 5, Anya Pequeño.
There's a pop-up. This is going to go foul into the grassy area here at the softball side of the Danny Scott Sports Complex. 0-1 to Pequeño. Maddie Matthews waiting on deck. The 1-1. Misses a little bit outside, a little low. 2-1 to Pequeño. Bases remain loaded. Nope, still one out. And there's a call, strike two. Man at third, Needham at second, Caval at first. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Anaya Pequeño. Shot up the middle, that's a base hit. That's gonna score 1. Rounding third and heading for home. The throw in time. As Needham is tagged down at the plate, and there's 2 down. And with the score 5-3, we'll have a pitching change for Midland. Marie Rondeau will come on to pitch. She pitched in the last game. Picked up the win, 18-3 on the year. 2.45 earned run average. Came into today with 105 innings pitched. Allowed 45 runs, 37 earned on 78 hits. Struck out 113, walked 37. Opponents hitting $188 against her. So she'll have a situation with runners at first and third. And 2 down.
2 down brings up shortstop number 8, Maddie Matthews.
Brings up Maddie Matthews. She's 1 of 3 on the day. She singled back in the 5th. Rondeau winds and delivers. There's a ball outside. One and out. The 1-0. Outside. Throw down to third, and they pick off Caval. And that will do it for the inning. So 2 runs scored in the inning by Grayson. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's now Grayson 5 and Midland 3. You're watching the Southwest B District Tournament here on Centex Sportsnet.
I was on that front line. Look. Look. I was on that front line. Man, they finna tell us. Look. I was on that front line. How they finna tell us it ain't our time? Search what you can't find. I do it for them days that we couldn't shine. I was on that front line. How they finna tell us it ain't our time?
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear. Event audio that hits every...
The back and forth tug and war continues in Odessa. McLennan now has a 9-8 lead over Weatherford in the top of the 7th inning. So Weatherford has to score a run for that game to continue. Down into the bottom of the 7th here, Grayson with 2 runs in the top of the 6th. They lead 5-3. As Mia Rodriguez will lead off. Kari Garcia and Macy Wilson to follow. The pitch from Moreau is a strike call. 0-1. The 0-1, swing and a miss. 0-2 to Rodriguez. Moreau looks at her pitch count. Here comes the 0-2. Outside. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Up and in. 2-2 to Rodriguez. The 2-2. Change up. Right down the middle for strike 3. Moreau with 4 strikeouts over the past inning and a half. Make that inning and a third. That'll bring up Kari Garcia. Garcia 0 for 2. And we are going to have... We're going to have a change here. And now the home plate umpire is going to discuss something with the first base umpire. We're going to have a 3-man discussion. Now the home plate umpire is going to talk to Mike McBrayer, the head coach for Grayson. So they double check the count. It's a 2-2 count. So Rodriguez is still in the box. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Moreau re-records her fourth strikeout. Brings up Kari Garcia. 0 for 2.
Number 17, Kari Garcia.
Moreau deals. Up and in. 1 ball, no strikes. Macy Wilson waiting on deck. Weatherford with the tying run on first base, down 9-8 in the top of the 7th. Ground ball to third, backhanded by Larson. Throw to first is in time, 2 down. And we'll have a pinch hitter. It's Adelina Noriega. Noriega came into today hitting .545, .619 on base percentage, 13 homers and 39 runs batted in. She'll bat for Wilson. First pitch, up and that way. 1-0. Another swing and a miss. Ball and a strike to Noriega. Brianna Flores waiting on deck. The 1-1. Misses outside. 2-1 to Noriega. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Change up by Moreau. Evens up the count at 2-2. Throws 2-2 offering. Outside, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch to Noriega. Call, strike 3 on the inside corner, and that will do it for the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for Midland. Heading to the top of the 7th. It's Grayson 5, Midland 3. You're watching the Southwest B Tournament here on Centex Sports Network.
Need video or audio solutions? Lighthouse Streaming, a full-scale media agency, can transform any event. Check this out. We're talking live streaming that's crisp and clear, event audio that hits every note, and church video and audio solutions that'll enhance worship. Corporate events, we got those on lock too. From concerts to conferences, Lighthouse Streaming and Audio makes your vision shine. Book your appointment now at lighthousestreaming.com or call 254-252-4206 for a free consultation. Let's elevate your event and light up the stage.
This is why you need Centex Primetime. Jalen Gillis brings the realness. Dive into the heart of sports.
Scoring update from Southwest A. MCC and Weatherford tied at 9 in the top of the 7th. In fact, Weatherford now has a 10-9 lead on a sacrifice fly. So there's 2 out in the top of the 7th. Weatherford leading MCC 10-9. Here we're in the top of the 7th inning. Grayson leading Midland 5-3. Maddie Matthews will lead off. She is 1 for 3, singled back in the 5th. Rondeau deals a pitch outside, 1-0. Jacqueline Traeger, Miley Larson to follow. Here in the top of the 7th. The 1-0. Chopper towards the hole, and it hits off the glove of the second baseman. Heading for second is Matthews, and she'll pull in to second, standing up. That'll be an infield hit, and it'll be an infield double, really for all intents and purposes, as she knocked it into the outfield. Brings up Jacqueline Drager. Weatherford has increased their lead now. It's 11-9. Here's a fly ball to right field. Underneath it is Ochoa. She'll make the catch for the first down.
Fly ball caught by Ochoa in right field.
And that'll bring up Miley Larson.
Number 3, Miley Larson.
Larson 1 for 3. First pitch from Rondeau. Misses outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside. 2-0. Weatherford now leads 12-9 as they've scored 4 runs in the top of the 7th inning. The 2-0. Inside. 3-0 to Larson.
Three balls, no strikes to Larson.
Matthews at second. Here's the 3-0. Downtown, and the count is 3-1. Pitching change out in Odessa. Weatherford leading 12-9 in the top of the 7th with 2 outs. The 3-1. Grounder into left field. That's a base hit. So Larson reaches base for the second time in the ball game, and that'll bring up Willa Ford.
Brings up first baseman number 14, Willa Ford.
Ford 2 for 2 with a walk. She had a 2-run homer back in the 4th. First pitch, outside. 1-0 to Ford. Addie Cox waiting on deck. The 1-0. Shot to center, and this is struck well and run down by Flores. And that's going to be a sacrifice fly that will score Matthews. And it's now 6-3 Grayson. Larson tagged up and made it to second. And that brings up Addie Cox. Cox 1 for 3. There's a strike call in the outside corner, 0-1. The 0-1 in the turf. Good knockdown by Montes. 1-1 to Cox. The 1-1. Fly ball. This is going to carry foul. And the count is 1-2. Mia Kruger waiting on deck. Larson at second. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Cox, 2 outs. The top of the 7th. The pitch. Misses outside. 2-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, rather. Payoff pitch from Rondeau. There's a looper into center, and it's caught by Flores for the 3rd out of the inning. Grayson adds an insurance run in the top of the 7th inning. We head to the bottom of the 7th, last chance for Midland. It's now Grayson 6, Midland 3. You're watching Southwest B action of the Danny Scott Sports Complex in Temple here on Centex Sportsnet.
This is your journey. The path is yours to choose. At Temple College, we're here to help you achieve your dreams, to achieve your success. This is your future, and this is your time to shine. Temple College is your community's college. We can't wait to see you on campus.
I was on that front line. Look. Look. I was on that front line. They finna tell us. Look. I was on that front line. How they finna tell us it ain't our time?
Bottom of the 7th inning here in the second elimination game of the day. Grayson leading Midland 6-3. As we're keeping an eye out on the Southwest A game, which is also in the bottom of the 7th, with Weatherford winning 12-9, MCC batting.
And for Midland, center fielder number 2, Brianna Flores.
Brianna Flores will lead off. She'll be followed by Avery Ochoa and Emma Davis. Moreau gets her sign, winds and deals. There's a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Cross for strike 1. 1-1 to Flores. Ball up and away. 2-1 to Flores. Flores 1 for 3, had a 3-run homer to right. Back in the 2nd, the 2-1. In the turf, 3-1. The 3-1. And it's fouled off. Full count 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Moreau with another strikeout. That now gives her 8 3 2/3 innings. And that'll bring up Avery Ochoa.
Number 8, Avery Ochoa.
Ochoa 0 for 2 with a walk. The pitch, swing and a miss. The 0-1. Shot down the left side, foul. 0-2 to Ochoa. No balls, 2 strikes to Ochoa. The pitch from Moreau. Pop up on the right side into right field as Cabal will make the catch for the second out. And Midland is down to their final out. That'll bring up designated player Emma Davis. Davis 0 for 2 with a walk.
Number 19, Emma Davis.
Moreau deals. Here's a ball. 1-0 to Davis. Alexis Cornejo waiting on deck. The 1-0. Call, strike 1. The 1-1. Low it in, 2-1. The 2-1. Low, 3 balls and 1 strike. There's a strike call, full count 3-2. And Midland down to their final strike. The payoff pitch from Natalie Moreau. There's a long fly ball to left, but underneath it is Addison Cox. And Grayson will go to the championship game against Temple in a rematch as the Vikings and Leopards will see each other for the 6th time this season. A 1-2-3 inning for Midland. 6 runs, 12 hits, and 2 errors for Grayson. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Midland. And we'll give you a final update on the Weatherford MCC game. MCC batting with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Weatherford leading 12-10. MCC with a runner at first. Again, 2 down. And the winner going on to play Odessa tomorrow at noon. We'll join you at noon tomorrow. It's the Temple College Leopards and Grayson College Vikings right back here at the Danny Scott Sports Complex. My thanks to the guys here at Centex Sportsnet. For our athletic director, Craig McMurtry, this is Tony Adams saying the final score of the day, 6-3. Grayson advances to the championship game against TC tomorrow here on Centex Sportsnet. Everybody grab you a rest, grab you some water, and we'll see you tomorrow.